We'll do a little bit of some practice here with a couple different examples. So maybe we'll start with this one. So if you have 5 groups of 1,000, so 5 thousands, 3 300s, and 4 ones, what would that number be? How would you write that the way that we're used to seeing numbers? Well, if you have 5 thousands, we saw this in a previous video, 5 thousands, you could just do 5 times 1,000, and that's easy enough. You get 5,000. Same thing with 300s. You multiply 3 times 100, you get 300. Keep this going. 4 ones is 4 times 1, which of course is just 4. And then we could just combine or add each of these numbers on the right. And if you do that, 5,000 plus 300 plus 4, you get a grand total of 5,304. Okay? Now, here's maybe an important question. Why is this number here a 0? How come that's a 0? Well, notice that place where the 0 is actually the tens place. Remember, we have ones place, tens place, hundreds, etc., etc. That 0 is in the tens place, and the reason that it's a 0 and there's not a number there is because, check this out, the tens place would have gone right here, but I didn't give you a number here in the tens place. So because there was no number given to us in the tens place, that's why there's a 0 in the tens place. There is no number in the tens place. That's how we represent it. So we could always put a 0 in, and that's kind of a way to say that there are no tens or no ones or wherever the 0 is. There's not going to be any of that thing. Okay. Another example we could look at is something simple. This is a pretty simple concept, but if we have 9 groups of 10,000, we're getting a little bit bigger now. And we have 5 groups of 100 and 2 groups of 1/10. So we're going to have a decimal or a fraction. We could do the same thing here. So we just multiply all of these and then add them up at the end. So this is, of course, 90,000. 9 groups of 10,000, we get 90,000. 500s is, I just said it, 500. And 2 times a tenth is 2/10. Or you could say 0.2. And if you want to check out the fraction and decimal series, that'll probably help you with some of these concepts. And then the last step, of course, we just add up all these numbers. So 90,000, you could even do this on a calculator. 90,000 plus 500 plus 0.2, we're going to get 90,500.2. Do you see where it kind of all comes into play now? And that would be final answer.